Welcome to our educational video on parvovirus in dogs. Did you know that parvovirus is a highly contagious and potentially deadly disease in dogs? Parvovirus, often shortened to parvo, is a viral disease that primarily targets the gastrointestinal tract of our canine companions, especially the young, vulnerable puppies. This ruthless virus attacks rapidly dividing cells, particularly those in the intestines, leading to severe symptoms like diarrhea, vomiting, and dehydration. Parvovirus can survive in the environment for months, so maintaining a clean living space for your dog is crucial. Symptoms of parvovirus include lethargy, loss of appetite, bloody diarrhea, and vomiting. If you notice these signs, seek veterinary care immediately. Parvovirus targets the rapidly dividing cells in a canine's intestines, which can result in severe diarrhea and vomiting. This can cause dehydration, which, when combined with a lack of appetite, can lead to a rapid decline in health. Young puppies and unvaccinated dogs are particularly vulnerable to parvovirus. This nasty bug can spread through direct contact with infected dogs or contaminated environments, and it's capable of surviving for months outside a host. As the virus wreaks havoc on the intestines, it can cause inflammation and prevent your furry friend from absorbing vital nutrients. This can lead to a weakened immune system and other complications, making treatment more challenging. So remember, if your dog starts showing signs of lethargy, loss of appetite, or has bloody diarrhea or vomits, don't hesitate. Seek veterinary care right away. Early detection and prompt treatment are critical for dogs with parvovirus to improve their chances of recovery. The good news is that parvovirus is preventable through vaccination. Puppies should receive a series of vaccinations starting at around 6 to 8 weeks of age. These vaccinations play a vital role in building your pup's immunity against parvovirus and other diseases. Now you might be asking, what about older dogs? Well, it's never too late to protect your furry friend. Adult dogs who haven't been vaccinated as puppies should also get their shots. Remember, it's always better to prevent than to treat. So we now know how to prevent parvovirus. But what if your dog has already contracted the virus? What's the next step? Early detection is crucial. As soon as you notice symptoms like lethargy, loss of appetite, bloody diarrhea, and vomiting, rush your dog to the vet. If your dog is diagnosed with parvovirus, treatment typically involves supportive care. This includes fluid therapy to combat dehydration, anti-nausea medication to control vomiting, and sometimes antibiotics to prevent secondary infections. The goal is to help your dog's body fight off the virus while maintaining their strength and hydration. Hospitalization may be required in severe cases. This allows for continuous monitoring and care, ensuring your dog gets the best chance at recovery. Remember, while parvovirus is a severe disease, it's not a death sentence. With the right care and support, many dogs can recover and go on to lead healthy, happy lives. If your dog is diagnosed with parvovirus, treatment typically involves supportive care, including fluid therapy, anti-nausea medication, and sometimes antibiotics to prevent secondary infections. Remember to practice good hygiene, especially if you have multiple dogs or frequently interact with other dogs, to prevent the spread of parvovirus. The importance of cleanliness cannot be overstated when it comes to keeping our canine companions safe from this dangerous disease. So, what are some hygiene practices that can help prevent parvovirus? Well, first off, it's important to regularly clean and disinfect your dog's living area. Parvovirus can linger in the environment for months, so keeping your dog's surroundings clean is a key step in prevention. Next, always wash your hands before and after interacting with dogs, especially if you're coming in contact with multiple dogs in a day. This simple act can go a long way in preventing the spread of parvovirus and other diseases. And don't forget about your dog's toys and bedding. These items can harbor the virus, so they should be washed and disinfected regularly. If your dog has been diagnosed with parvovirus, it's best to replace these items entirely to prevent reinfection. Now, it's also crucial to keep your dog away from areas where infected dogs may have been. Dog parks, kennels, and pet stores can all be potential hotspots for parvovirus. If you're unsure about the health status of other dogs, it's best to err on the side of caution and keep your dog at a safe distance. Lastly, if your dog has been infected with parvovirus, it's essential to isolate them from other dogs to prevent the disease from spreading. Even after recovery, your dog may still shed the virus for a few weeks, so continued isolation and hygiene practices are necessary. By implementing these hygiene practices, we can do our part in preventing the spread of parvovirus. But remember, prevention doesn't stop at cleanliness. Regular vet checkups and vaccinations are equally, if not more, important. By staying informed, vaccinating your pets, and practicing responsible pet ownership, we can reduce the prevalence of parvovirus and keep our furry friends healthy and happy. Let's work together to ensure every dog has a chance to live a full and joyful life, free from the threat of parvovirus.